Hello everybody, I'm attorney Nathan Hauser of Hauser Law, and in this video I'm going to explain why I think if you've been injured on the job, it is crucial that you have an attorney representing you. I've been an attorney representing injured workers for a long time, and if there's one thing that upsets me more than anything else, it's when injured workers get taken advantage of by the insurance company and their attorneys. In my opinion, if you try to handle your own workers' compensation case alone, it is the biggest mistake that you can make. I've had clients that have come to my office with injuries that have occurred 1, 2, 3 years ago, and they tried to handle their case on their own. I have never, not even one time, looked at these clients' files when they came in and said, hey, everything looks good, good job. It is far too complicated of a system to handle on your own. And this is something that you should know. Insurance companies and employers want to save money. I don't care what anyone else tells you. The insurance company does not want to spend money on your treatment, and they do not want to pay your benefits. If the insurance company and the employer can get away with paying you as little as possible for your injuries, they will do it and they will not feel bad about it. And I will also tell you this, there is nobody employed by the workers' compensation insurance company that is losing sleep at night because of your injuries. They are not worried about you and they do not care about anything other than saving money. That's just my 2 cents. Now, I'm going to give you some reasons why, in my opinion, you absolutely need to be represented by a very good attorney in your workers' compensation case. And the first reason is this. You need to take control of the medical evidence early on in the case and get treatment from a doctor who actually cares. I cannot tell you how many times I've had an injured worker come to me and tell me that they're getting treatment from, excuse my language, crappy workers' compensation clinic doctors. These doctors will often not listen to my client's complaints or even refuse to document all of the body parts that they are saying are hurt, and this can really hurt a case in the long run. They will send the injured worker back to work when they're not ready to do so, and a lot of the times this will cause further injury or poor job performance, and sometimes these people lose their jobs. Those doctors will not send clients for diagnostic medical studies that are necessary, like MRIs or X-rays, to determine how serious the injury is. And some of those doctors will say that the injured worker is exaggerating the pain when they're not at the initial visit. A lot of those doctors will even say that they will just deny that the injured worker suffered an injury. When you're represented by my office, the first thing that I'm going to do is try to get your care with a doctor who I believe to be fair and friendly to the injured worker, and a doctor who's going to document the complaints that you have at your appointments, and most importantly, tell the truth in those reports. This is going to have a huge impact on your case. Now, another reason why I believe you need an attorney for your workers' compensation case is you need to know who these doctors are that you are being evaluated by. In a California workers' compensation case, medical evidence controls everything. Generally, in a case, you're first going to be evaluated by a primary treating doctor. Like I described earlier, it's important that you take control of the medical evidence by designating a doctor that we believe is going to be fair and listen to your complaints and document them and be truthful. It is very common that the insurance company will object to those reasonable treating doctor's conclusions and request a second opinion. This is called a QME, or a qualified medical evaluator, or even a state doctor. I discussed this in more detail in my video about neutral doctors, AMEs, and QMEs. If you haven't seen that video, please do so. There's a lot of useful information. Now, most of the time, just by hearing the name of the QME doctor, I can tell you whether the doctor has a reputation for being good, bad, or in between, or whether the doctor has a reputation for writing reports in favor or against the injured worker. When I receive reports from doctors that I think are being prejudicial against my clients, if it's necessary, which is not always, I will take those doctors' depositions and confront them about those conclusions. Sometimes the reports that they issue are of such bad quality that I would prefer just to take the case to trial and fight to show the judge that the doctor's report should not be followed for a number of reasons. I have extensive experience cross-examining most of the common orthopedic workers' compensation doctors in the Los Angeles area. I know their reputations, I know how to attack their reports, and I know how they act when they are confronted at a deposition. Unless you happen to work as a workers' compensation attorney, it is very unlikely that you know which doctors actually care about the injured worker and the doctors that write reports that harm or hurt the injured worker's case. With my office handling your case, we will do everything in our power to maximize the medical evidence in your favor from the onset and to ensure that you are evaluated by doctors that will give you a fair chance. Now, lastly, and most importantly, is you need somebody to fight for you against the insurance company. The law requires that an insurance company provide you benefits when you suffer a work injury. However, rather than delivering those benefits, insurance companies are known for fighting and trying to avoid paying you. I have seen the most bullshit reasons that an insurance company will deny paying benefits or giving treatment to an injured worker, and it makes me sick. Thousands of people open claims every year without the assistance of an attorney, and they receive denials from the insurance company. This can be denials of the claim in its entirety or treatment denials. Just remember, just because your case has been denied or certain treatment requests have been denied, it does not mean that you have no further rights. That's just the insurance company trying to avoid paying you benefits, and it's what they do best. With my office handling your claim, you can rest assured that we will fight over every dispute when the insurance company tries to deny your benefits or deny your treatment, and we will most definitely fight to get you the maximum amount of money that you are owed for your injuries. I am very experienced in handling and defeating insurance company denials and proving my clients' cases in court in front of judges so that two things happen, so that the truth comes out and so that the insurance company has to pay my clients what they are owed. If you have any questions about your work injury, your rights, or the benefits owed to you as a result of your work injury, please watch my other videos or call or text the number on the screen, and I would be happy to discuss the specific facts of your case with you. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.